Do you feel like your legs are getting weaker and weaker? Like climbing stairs has become a challenge, standing up from a chair takes effort, and even walking for a few minutes already leaves you feeling drained? This kind of muscle weakness after the age of 60 is one of the main factors that take away autonomy and quality of life. And when it comes with leg pain, the fear of falling and losing independence only grows. If this topic speaks to you, make sure to like the video so that more people over 60 can access this information. But what if I told you there's a natural little-known plant that can help restore physical strength, ease fatigue, and bring back that firmness you thought was gone? I'm talking about Moringa, considered by many to be a true treasure of natural health. Rich in proteins, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals, it works directly on the root causes of muscle weakness. And the most surprising thing is that most people have never even heard of its true potential. Stick with me until the end, because you're going to discover how Moringa can transform your health as a senior, strengthening your muscles, boosting your energy, and helping you walk again with confidence and ease. Have you noticed that you're gradually losing leg strength over time? Sometimes just getting out of bed already throws you off balance. Or maybe you try to carry a shopping bag and realize your arms aren't as strong as they used to be. That's because after age 60, the body naturally starts losing muscle, a condition called sarcopenia. And as it progresses, it can even affect your ability to perform simple daily tasks independently. Moringa stands out because it offers complete plant-based proteins, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids the body needs to rebuild muscle. These amino acids act like building blocks for strength. Leucine, isoleucine, and valine, for example, help repair and grow muscle fibers. And the body, as we age, can't produce these on its own, which is why it needs to receive them ready to use and in an easily absorbable form. On top of that, Moringa is rich in B-complex vitamins like B6, pyridoxine, which plays a direct role in energy production inside muscle cells, and B12, cobalamin, which is crucial to prevent weakness and chronic fatigue. These vitamins help the body turn food into fuel, and that has a direct impact on your energy and ability to regain strength. Now keep in mind, muscles do the work, but bones need to hold the structure. And that's where the next point becomes even more important. Have you ever had a sharp calf cramp come out of nowhere in the middle of the night? Or felt like your bones are more sensitive, like any effort causes discomfort? After 60, this becomes more common. That's because the body starts losing bone density, and muscles don't respond the same way anymore. At this stage, the risk of falls, fractures, and nighttime cramps increases. And most of this has more to do with nutrition than with age itself. What's striking about Moringa is how rich it is in bioavailable calcium. That is, a form of calcium the body can absorb easily. And that's not all. It's also an excellent source of magnesium, a mineral that works alongside calcium to maintain strong bones and help muscles function properly. Magnesium acts as a natural muscle relaxant, preventing those painful, involuntary contractions, especially in the legs during sleep. Another important factor is that, unlike many foods that offer calcium but lack other minerals, Moringa provides the ideal balance between calcium, magnesium, and potassium. This trio strengthens bones, keeps muscles well hydrated, and improves nerve transmission, which helps prevent those familiar shocks and muscle spasms. Now think about this. If your skeletal structure is well supported, everything else in the body begins to work more smoothly. And circulation? That changes everything too, which is exactly what we'll talk about next. Some days you wake up already feeling tired, as if you hadn't rested at all, right? And it's not always due to poor sleep. This constant fatigue, that unexplained weariness, could be linked to something people often overlook: iron deficiency. When this mineral is low, the body can't produce enough oxygen-rich blood. And that affects your energy, breathing, and even your mood. What few people know is that Moringa is a natural source of iron. And even more interestingly, it comes paired with vitamin C, which improves iron absorption in the gut. It's like vitamin C opens the right door so iron can reach where it's needed. This duo works together to boost oxygen delivery, which translates into more energy in your legs, less dizziness when standing up, and more vitality to enjoy what you love. You know that feeling of heaviness, like your body's weighed down? It might not be just age or the weather. Sometimes the body is crying out for help in the form of nutrients. And what's amazing is that when this part starts improving, everything else follows. Your energy for walking, your clarity in speaking, even the sparkle in your eyes comes back. But if there's one thing that truly affects well-being in older adults, it's joint pain. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. Have you ever woken up feeling stiff all over? That tightness in your knees or shoulders like your joints are rusted shut? This is more common than you think after 60. Chronic inflammation, even when it's not constantly painful, is there quietly wearing down your joints, limiting movement, and draining the ease from your routine. And the worst part is many people only notice it when they've already stopped doing things they love because of the pain. Moringa stands out here because it contains natural compounds with anti-inflammatory properties like quercetin, polyphenol, and chlorophyll. These names may sound technical, but their effect is simple. They help the body reduce inflammation, like extinguishing little fires scattered throughout the joints. And the less inflammation there is, the less swelling, less stiffness, less pain, and more freedom to move. Many people rely on over-the-counter anti-inflammatories, but the relief is often short-lived. The difference here is treating the root of the issue, not just the symptoms. Of course, nothing happens overnight, but the body responds when it's nourished wisely. And when the pain begins to ease, even your desire to go for a walk returns. But there's more. While taking care of your joints is essential, protecting your senses like vision and memory is a step further. And that's what we'll dive into now. Have you noticed how vision tends to get blurrier over the years? Sometimes it's reading a label, other times recognizing something at a distance. Along with that comes a sense that the mind isn't as sharp. Forgetfulness, missing names, trouble concentrating. It can be scary, but it's very common after 60. The issue is that all of this often comes with a slower immune system, and the body feels the difference. Moringa works intelligently in this area. It's rich in vitamin A, which is essential for eye health, helping protect the retina and prevent night blindness. But that's not all. It also provides vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that shields the brain from premature aging and memory decline. And the zinc in Moringa leaves strengthens the body's natural defenses, helping prevent infections and speeding up recovery. These nutrients don't act alone. Together, they form a kind of internal shield that protects your senses and keeps the body better equipped to face the challenges of aging. It's like reinforcing the foundation of an old house that still has many good years ahead. And if your brain is alert, your eyes see clearly, and your immunity is strong, everything flows better. But there's another point that makes all the difference. Blood circulation. And that's what we're about to unpack. Have you ever felt tingling in your legs after sitting too long? Or that heavy sensation in your feet at the end of the day? As if your blood isn't flowing properly? These signs aren't random. After 60, circulation tends to slow down, and with that, blood pressure becomes unstable, extremities feel cold, and your energy fades. It's as if your body is constantly running in low power mode. And that even affects brain function. That's where potassium comes in, and Moringa is a generous source of this mineral. Potassium acts as a natural blood pressure regulator, helping the body flush out excess sodium, one of the main villains behind hypertension. Even more fascinating is that it also improves blood flow, allowing nutrients to actually reach your muscles, heart, and brain. With that, the body starts running more smoothly, like a well-oiled engine. And here's the amazing part. When circulation improves, physical strength recovery becomes easier too. Muscles get more oxygen, the heart doesn't work as hard, and legs stop feeling so heavy all the time. A lot of people think they're tired just because of age, but sometimes it's simply poor circulation. And speaking of energy, our next topic goes right to the heart of what many people feel is missing in their daily lives. Some days your body just won't cooperate, right? You wake up, try to start your day, but it feels like your energy stayed in bed. And even if you slept well, the fatigue won't go away. This is very common after 60. Metabolism slows down, energy production in the cells decreases, and the body becomes more dependent on the quality of nutrients it receives. Without that foundation, you're left with a tiredness that lingers, even without doing much. The difference with Moringa is that it doesn't stimulate the body like coffee or energy drinks. It nourishes it. The combination of iron, potassium, B6 and B12 vitamins, and plant-based proteins acts directly on the mitochondria, the power plants of your cells. Iron helps oxygen circulate, B vitamins turn food into real energy, and potassium keeps muscles and nerves in balance. It's like swapping out a weak battery for a fresh one, but naturally without jitteriness. And when that energy returns, your whole body thanks you. It becomes easier to walk, talk, and get through daily tasks without that weight on your shoulders. Even your mood improves. Speaking of mood, many people think the lack of motivation after 60 is just tiredness. But the truth is, there are specific nutrients that act directly on emotional well-being too. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. You know those days when everything seems fine on the outside, but inside something just feels off? The desire to do things fades, your spark disappears, and even chatting with others loses its joy. That happens to a lot of people after 60, and it's not laziness or weakness. It's your body silently asking for help. Low spirits are often tied to a lack of nutrients that help keep the brain balanced and emotions more stable. Moringa brings an interesting combination here. B6 and B12 vitamins, iron and magnesium. 4 nutrients that directly support the production of neurotransmitters related to happiness, like serotonin and dopamine. Vitamin B6, for example, helps regulate mood and sleep. Magnesium has a calming effect and helps control anxiety. And iron, by improving oxygen flow to the brain, helps prevent that heavy, slow mental fog. And here's the most fascinating part. When your mood improves, everything else follows. Physical energy, motivation to move, your connection with others, it's all part of the same system. Of course, there's no magic pill. But there are simple and natural ways to give your body what it needs to feel better. And speaking of simplicity, there's one thing many people love once they find out. Moringa is incredibly easy to use. And in the next topic, I'll show you how truly practical it is. One of the best things about Moringa is its practicality. You don't need to completely overhaul your diet or make complicated recipes. The most common way to take it is as a tea. Just boil a cup of water, add a teaspoon of dried Moringa leaves, cover it, let it steep for 10 minutes, and it's ready. That's simple. If you prefer, you can use Moringa powder, which can be added to smoothies, juices, soups, or even sprinkled over rice. Of course, as with anything related to natural health, the key is consistency. Using it in balanced amounts day after day is what allows the benefits to appear over time. More energy, fewer leg pains, better circulation, stronger muscles and bones, and even relief from both physical and emotional fatigue. These are powerful effects working all at once, all built with patience and care. And that becomes even more important when we're over 60 and need to be more selective about what we put into our bodies. Now, here's an important reminder. This video is for informational and educational purposes only and should never replace medical or nutritional advice. Before starting to use Moringa, especially if you take prescription medications or have any health conditions, talk to your trusted healthcare provider. They're the ones who can guide you on what's best for your specific case. Information is powerful, but individual care is what ensures safety. And speaking of powerful information, have you stopped to think about how much this natural plant could transform your experience of aging? After everything we've seen today, one thing is crystal clear. Moringa is not just any plant. It's a true ally for those who want to age with more strength, lightness, and quality of life. Whether it's for restoring muscle, fighting fatigue, protecting joints, or even improving your mood, this plant delivers what many expensive supplements promise. And the best part? It's natural, affordable, and easy to use. But now I want to hear from you. Did you already know about all these benefits of Moringa? Do you already use it in your daily life? Or are you thinking of trying it now? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might inspire others who are also searching for a healthier life after 60. And if this content made sense to you, leave a like, share it with someone dealing with muscle weakness or leg pain, and subscribe to the channel Healthy Life Without Secrets. Here every week we bring you valuable information to take care of your body from the inside out, with simple foods, natural strategies, and lots of love for those who have reached the best years of their lives and want to keep living with joy and independence. See you in the next video.